अष्टोत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटलपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलश्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।
That is a beautiful darshan. We all are just blessed with right now. Understand, Swamiji has initiated all.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda.
Yes, Nityanandam. So after this powerful darshan, I hope all of you have enjoyed the darshan. And with this powerful darshan, and when your body is filled with energy, now this is the right time when you start manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. We'll be entering into manifesting the powers of third eye. So I request all the participants to quickly have the eye band with you. If you don't have the eye band, please take an opaque cloth to cover your eyes so that light doesn't fall on your eyes. Take a moment. Yes. So please go ahead, and short while in very short time we'll be projecting you an image so that you can scan through your third eye. So when you are manifesting the powers of third eye, do not apply your logic. It manifests from oneness. When oneness grows in you, you start manifesting the powers of Paramashiva. It can be revealed to you in various means. It can come as a flash of light, imagination, a thought current. In various means it can come. A picture, or even things which are related to the actual image. So, and when you're manifesting these powers, be totally relaxed, at ease. Let Paramashiva's energy flow through you. So let's get ready for this blindfold, seeing picture blindfold. So take a moment, those participants who haven't yet put the eye band on the eyes, please go ahead, take a moment and cover your eyes. Okay, so now we'll be projecting the image on your screen. See through your third eye what Paramashiva is revealing to you. The more and more you manifest these powers, you start manifesting inside and outside both. It is when you start manifesting the powers, it is indication that the powerful cognition has clicked in you. So let's begin. We are going to project the image on a screen now. Let's begin.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nityananda 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 Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nityananda.
Yes. So all of you can relax now and remove your eyebands if you have not yet done. And you can start sharing what was revealed to you, what Paramashiva revealed to you through your third eye. You can share anything that was revealed to you, including the colors, the form, the shapes, and even anything that is related to the picture. So please go ahead and share. So once you're done, we can verify. So as you can see, it's a beautiful picture of an oak tree with the sunlight. It looks like an autumn season. The leaves has fallen down on the ground. So it's a huge tree. So if you have manifested this power, please go ahead and start sharing. Please continue to share. Meanwhile, we'll be entering into the next session, which is wow me. Means when you understand that you are the inheritance of the cosmos itself, Brahmana Putratam, then you feel wow me. So Swamiji will himself will be guiding us throughout this whole session, through the video. And let's enjoy and connect with the cosmos as Swamiji explained. Let's begin.
Listen. Every moment, the happening in you means your life. Listen carefully. Life. You may be marching towards your goal to achieve something in the outer world or inner world, or you may be just confused and stuck. Whatever. But life is happening to you. Please understand, even feeling confused and getting stuck is life happening. Sometimes people feel you are not even letting us live in confusion and depression a little bit. Understand? Even confusion and feeling stuck is life happening. Life happening. So, in this happening of life, whenever you change the game, like the rules with which you need to play with matter, if you play it with consciousness, the rules with which you need to play with consciousness, if you play it with matter. I'll give you an example. A ship is very safe, most secured in the port when it is docked. What do you call it? Decked or docked? Docked. Whatever. But it is not created just for that purpose. Understand? If you always decide based on law of life, if the ship is parked or locked in the port, it is very safe, most secured. Yes, no doubt. But the purpose of ship is not just being docked in the port. Law of life is only teaching about the most secure things. Flow of life is exciting, adventurous, innovating, opening up different possibilities. Life happening to you every moment. That's the first statement. Even if you feel you are stuck, life is happening. Second statement, listen. Second statement, when you change the games, when you change the rule of life, when you play law into flow, flow into law, what you go through is pain. Listen. When flow, the life is restrained by the misunderstanding of law, pain is caused. Wherever you need to follow the law of the matter, you try to break it because of your over-enthusiastic flow, suffering is caused. Listen to the third statement. The constant life happening, when you approach it with agitation, every moment the purification process which is happening in you becomes painful. Listen, purification means more and more understanding of which is law, which is flow. Letting the flow to be, letting the law to protect. Dharma to protect, yama to enjoy. Listen, dharma to protect, yama to enjoy. Bringing more and more understanding about yama and dharma is life, and that process is constant death and constant rebirth. Understand? This is one of the important prayer you should carry in your heart. Mahadeva, even if I don't understand, whatever need to be removed from me, please remove it at least by force. Whatever purification I need to go through, let me go through even by force, because I know if you are waiting for my yes, it will never happen. If you are waiting for my yes, it will never happen. Understand, I am defining surrender, bhakti. Surrender and bhakti. Giving the GPA, general power of attorney, to Mahadeva, saying whether I understand and appreciate or not, whether I understand or not, appreciate or not, what my life need to go through, how I need to experience the flow of life and law of life in the ultimate intelligence of you, Mahadeva, your third eye. From your third eye, when you see how I should be with the flow of life and law of life, let that become reality. Whether I understand or not, accept or not, appreciate or not, ready to receive or not, I am giving you the whole GPA now itself. Do it. This is surrender. This is surrender. And when he does it, enjoying is bhakti. Understand? Giving the GPA to him is surrender. And when he does his job, enjoying it is bhakti. That is bhakti. Listen, I feel everyone should carry this truth in the heart as the context of life. And every time when Mahadeva rolls you, like a stone rolled in Ganga, each one of us are stones in Ganga. He just rolls all of us in the flow of life, which comes from his head and washes his devotees' feet. That is what is enriching, understand? Coming down from enlightenment, Mahadeva Sahasrara is the space of enlightenment. Ganga comes from there to wash the feet of Kapila, Shiva's devotee, and release people from sins and give them enlightenment. That's the journey of Ganga Mata. That is exactly should be the journey of each one of us. Understand? Just like in Ganga, how the stones roll, all of us are stones rolling in the flow of life, flow of Ganga. Many unnecessary parts of us are chipped and we are polished. In all this flow, if you appreciate what life is doing to you, you will experience constant rebirth, rebirth, rebirth. If you don't, you will constantly experience death, death, death. Why me? Is looking at the life as death, then you will see constantly you are only dying. Understand, the most dangerous thing, seeing life as constant death, you will associate yourself with that small pieces of stone which gets chipped off. You will never be worshipped. Associate yourself with the main part which is going to be worshipped as Shiva. That part always feels, wow, I did not do anything. Just life moved me. In the flow, I am polished, cleared. Now I am worshipped as a god. That is what I call Brahmanyam Bahuputratam, the favorite inheritor of the cosmos. Listen, listen, listen. Constantly appreciating life, enjoying life, celebrating life, even when it forcefully removes some part of you from you, even if it removes something physically from you, some persons, some pleasures, some wealth, something which you want, or something which you don't want, or some part of your mind, even if forcibly, when it is removed, celebrating life, appreciating life will make you understand life is a constant rebirth, rebirth, rebirth. Anyone carries the context of life is bliss, is constantly reborn. Understand, this is the greatest gift a guru can give it to disciple. I am giving it to you, take it. This understanding, appreciate life even when you think something is being removed from you forcibly, even you are not able to see the longer vision life has for you. Sometimes you may not be able to see the larger vision life has for you. And don't be a tantrum throwing manager who need to be convinced constantly about the whole vision of a company for you to move even one file from one table to another table. To move one file from one table to another table. If a CEO was to come and sit with you and all directors and constantly remind you the whole vision of a company, you are a tantrum throwing stupid. Maybe once or twice this can be done. After a few days, they only have to decide to carry on without you being part of them. You are forcing that. Same way, even with life. Don't drop the context again and again. Throw tantrum. Don't miss the larger vision of life again and again and throw tantrum. Your tantrums with the life are not going to be responded in any way. Come up, retain, remain with the larger vision of life and appreciate what is being done to you every moment. Many things which you yourself may not renounce is getting renounced, taken away forcibly. Many polishing which you may not do it on your own is getting done naturally. It is all finally for you to be worshipped as Shivalinga. The receiver of the worship is you. I tell you, man who celebrates life is worshipped. Man who is constantly complaining is worshipping. Who constantly complains, why me, why me, why me? Who constantly feels life is a death happening, death happening, death happening, suffocates himself, sees life only as death. Who understands constantly life is rebirth, 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 rebirth. Whoever feels constantly life is a rebirth, celebrates life and feels as the favorite inheritor of the cosmos, Brahmanyam Bahuputratam. Brahmanyam Bahuputratam means you have to constantly keep yourself in bliss and carry this context of life is a constant rebirth, not death. You have no right to feel suffering. You are not that small part which is getting chiseled. You are the bigger part which is getting polished. You are not the small part which is getting chiseled, chipped off. You are the bigger part which is getting polished. If you feel you are the small part which is getting chipped off, why me? Why me? Why me? If you feel you are the larger part which is getting polished, wow, wow me, wow me, wow me. Wow, it's me. Wow, it's me. Life is just all about from why me to wow me. Understand, I tell you one more thing. Life is so compassionate. Only minimum chipping is done and maximum polishing is done. It chips really only the minimum required. No. Others get chipped only little bit. I get chipped so much. No. You are in the hands of the most compassionate sculptor, Mahadeva. Especially when he himself comes as a guru. Some get his land, some get his property, some get his gold, some get his organizations. Whatever, whoever wants, they grab those things with their hands. But to stand without grabbing anything, with folded hands or holding his feet, he picks them up to keep on his shoulder. Understand, blessed are those who get him as Guru. People who grabbed things with their both hands, they won't be having him as Guru. That is the worst punishment. They don't need any other punishment other than not having him as a Guru for their life. Best thing can happen to you has already happened. Having him as Guru. Listen. The conclusion statement I am making is actually same as first statement, but step by step I have presented how constant death and constant rebirth is perceived by different mental setup. Whoever feels negative with the life feels constant death is happening. Whoever looks at the life with understanding and reverence will feel constant birth is happening.
Understand, if you have the attitude of why me, even if you are world's richest man, you will not be in the space of completion and relaxed. Just if you develop this one understanding of Tyaga, I don't care about ups and downs. My conscious decisions and conclusions are my life. That's it. That's it. That Tyaga will manifest in tons of ways, like how Tyaga is manifesting in me. I have decided to be ferocious with me and decided to go and be in the temple.
Having don't care attitude about the ignorance, or having something else as your priority than breaking the ignorance or your seeking. Other than seeking or breaking the ignorance, if something else becomes important or more important priority to you, then what you do becomes avidyam upasate, worshipping the ignorance. That is why I insist in every situation, let seeking be your first response. Understand? In all the so-called developed countries, they have something called first response team for any crisis, for any accident, natural calamity or terrorist attack. For any crisis, they have something called first response team. Means the ambulance, the paramedical staff and police, the fire engine, bomb squad, people who rush to the scene and respond to the victims first, who try to attend to the crisis first. They are called first response team. I tell you, let seeking be your first response team for your whole life and all the crises of life. Anything, whether you lost some money in some business or lost your job, any crisis or even good things. You got married or wife ran away. Now anything can be good, anything can be bad as per the person. I don't know how to define what is good, what is bad. Or you feel like running away with somebody. Whatever it is. I don't want to say what is good, what is bad and all that. But any situation, good or bad, losing or gaining, crisis or peace, joy or pain, suffering or bliss, let seeking become your first response to anything. When you have a stomach pain, don't think why stomach pain for me, but think why first of all there is a pain for humanity. If you think why stomach pain for me, why disease for me, you will only be Buddha. If you think why pain, suffering at all for the whole humanity, you will become Buddha. Understand? Just Buddha saw the sick person, old person, dead body. But he did not think, why did these fellows come and fall in my eyes? I think bad woman. Why did I see these fellows? I think bad Shakuna, bad woman. These fellows are all the time depressing. He did not think that way. He did not treat them like a black cat running in between. Most of the time when black cat runs across the road, it is not bad omen for you, it is a bad omen for the cat. I was looking into this. Actually, almost in all cultures, this cat omen is there. I thought, why? Then I found out the black cats run around only when they don't get basic food. And if you are in a society where simple food is not available for animals, where it has to run around, then there is something wrong in the society. You need to look in. Actually, the black cat will not run around if he gets even a simple food. Anyhow, now let us not get into the omen science. Let's stop with this. Listen, whether it's a black cat running or seeing a sick person, Buddha did not look into that as his omen, or he did not think, oh, these fellows are Morning itself they came and fell in my eyes and I am feeling depressed. No. He asked, why this to humanity? He started throwing tantrum with the cosmos. I tell you, I am really telling you, whoever throws tantrum with the cosmos will be freed from the laws of cosmos. I tell you, all the laws and rules of cosmos is only for those stupid fellows who don't know how to throw tantrum with cosmos. Seeking is throwing tantrum with the cosmos. Seeking is such a powerful way of integrating you. The moment you start seeking, all laws, rules, regulation gives way and says, you are the favorite child of the cosmos. You are the favorite inheritor of the cosmos and you live like Paramahamsa. I am telling you, Dharma is for the fellows who are interested in Artha and Kama. If you question Dharma, start seeking the depth of Dharma, why it is. Why? What is it? What is the source of it? How can I go beyond it? If the why can be looked in, if the why can be looked in, with your whole being, if you question why, immediately cosmos frees you from all the laws, rules, regulations. All the laws, all the rules, all the regulations, you become free from it. You become a liberated being, I tell you. If you don't throw tantrum with the cosmic mother, question why, she will let you be in your Maya, delusion. Understand? Delusion is not throwing tantrum. Delusion is not throwing tantrum. If a child is just sleeping or playing with the small toys it has, or eating his candy, or drying on his urine, mother will do her work. She will continue to do her work. She will be engaged. Only if the child decides to throw everything and start screaming, even then she will try to give some better toys, better candy, and try to keep the child in his delusion. But if the child decides, no, I don't want anything, and throws everything and starts throwing tantrum, only then she will come and just lift him up to her lap. Same thing with the cosmos. As long as you are in your delusion and playing with your small toys, candies, what is your small toys? Your relationships, family, friends. What's your small candies? Your salary, one car, two house, and drying on your urine. What is it? Means brooding over your incompletion. No, that is drying on your urine. Kids do. If you are a mother, you know kids do that. Now I explained in a very decent way. Kids actually draw even on the number 2. I went only up to the level of number 1. They do even on number 2. On number 1, you drawing is brooding over your incompletions. And number two, drawing is making more and more incompletion out of your old incompletion. So whenever you are brooding over your incompletion, visualize you are drawing on your number one. And whenever you are creating more suffering, more pattern, more incompletions out of your old incompletions, be very clear, you are drawing on your number two. And projecting your incompletions on the master and abusing him means you are putting those fingers directly into your mouth. I don't think I need to describe more detailed. And then the cosmic mother will come and give you some more candies. Come on, better salary, better career opportunity, better house, lottery ticket, one extra fitting. She will try to give everything and divert your attention. If you are again back to that, she will say, all right. She will continue with her life. But only when you decide, no, I am really going to look into everything, question everything. What is pain? What is pleasure? What is life? What am I? When you feel pain, let your first response team be seeking. When you feel bliss, let your first response team be seeking. What is this bliss? What is this pleasure? Exactly what happens in me when I am having pleasure? Exactly what happens in me when I am having pain? I tell you, having your first response team as seeking as your first response team is the highest, best security you can get from cosmos. Throughout your life, if the seeking becomes your FRT, first response team, even when the death comes, that will be your first response team. When you can seek into the death, you will be enlightened. That's all. Antandama pravishantiye avidyamupasate. Worshipping the ignorance. Putting the seeking as your first response team is what I am doing in Shivoham process. Making the seeking as your first instinct response is the process of Shivoham. Inviting and welcoming all of you for Shivoham process in Varanasi.
Understand, I want all of you to radiate enlightenment, to radiate Advaita with all its powers and siddhis. Never ever have the beggar mentality of acquiring siddhis, accumulating siddhis. It is like you steal in your own father's garden, mango garden. No, you own it. The moment you are my disciple, I tell you, you own the whole cosmos. You are the favorite inheritor of the cosmos. Brahmanyam Bahuputratam.
Yes, so what a wonderful video. And I hope all of you have enjoyed and not only enjoyed, understood the difference between why me and wow me. Swamiji explained in detail. Whatever, please, and I'll also request all the participants to share what they understood, what they cognized, what powerful cognition they received. Please go ahead and share. When you throw tantrum at the cosmos, when you stop playing with your toys, the cosmos will just lift you up.
And Swamiji clearly explained, whenever we feel that life is suffering, life is pain, this is when we start feeling why is this happening to me? And we start feeling injustice and all of that. Instead, we need to recognize that there is always a larger vision behind anything that happens. Even if something that we feel negative is happening to us, let's say that someone whom we love has left us, or we lost some money, we lost our job, even there, life, Paramashiva has a larger vision for us. So, especially in the negative moments, we need to remember that it is auspicious, it is happening to us for good reasons, for the higher purpose of our life to manifest. This is when we start feeling, wow, me, that in every happening, positive, negative, whatever happens to us, Paramashiva is just chiseling, he is just sculpting me more and more. So this is the context. Let us now spend a few minutes to reflect on all these powerful cognitions that we have learned just now, and see where do we feel why me, and being in that life negative attitude and shifting our context to why me, and seeing the higher design of Paramashiva in everything in our life. So we'll be now entering our internalization exercise. So the first step, you're going to just pen down 10 aspects of your life. It could be your career, relationships, personal growth, your spirituality, finance, wealth, whatever. Just pen down 10 aspects of your life to start with, and then we'll guide you into the further steps reflecting on each of those aspects. So let's start. Just pen down 10 aspects of your life, and then we'll move on.
So now let's move on to the next step. Now, all the aspects of your life that you have written down, reflect on each aspect of it. For each aspect, take a moment to reflect on the questions. Like, what is currently happening in this area of my life? Am I feeling fulfilled, challenged, or stuck? Are there any pains or difficulties? If so, what is the root cause? What brings me joy in this aspect? How would I like to see this area of my life evolve? So ask this question to each aspect of what you have penned down in the previous step. So let's begin.
All right. So let's move on. If you need a bit more time to go through each of the aspects that you pin down, that's fine. You can continue to do that as we move on. And take a moment to summarize your reflections and consider any insights or actions you can take based on your reflections, whatever you pen down just now. And what have you learned about yourself, about these aspects of your life? And essentially plan which action items you are going to take now. So you have a few more minutes. You can plan for each aspect of your life after you have reflected on those questions. Now decide which action steps you are going to take. And you see, like, so many times change doesn't happen not because it is difficult. You may find that it's actually very easy, just because we don't bring integrity within us. We have, we carry incompletions, impossibility, we postpone and all that. But actually the change just needs integrity, and that's all. So once you are clear, decide the action steps and do that for each of the aspects of your life. All right. So this exercise we hope was insightful. Remember never to cherish the attitude of why me. Always remember wow me and celebrate that Paramashiva is working on you always. And with this, let's now enter into our next session, which is going to be on building your bhakti, your devotion consciously. Devotion is the greatest gift, the greatest ecstasy, Swamiji says. Let us see how we can build it.
आनंद परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानंद परमशिवोऽहम्.
Listen. Today's message from Kailasa. Understand? Devotion is the highest possibility and power of human being to get back to his original state of Paramashiva. Understand? His original state and his present state, the bridge, the connection is devotion. Because of the devotion to Paramashiva, he becomes Paramashiva. All beings. Understand? To whatever you are devoted, you become that. In Vedanta and Siddhanta, we have a beautiful Nyaya, multidimensional logic. Pramarakita Nyaya, we call it Pramarakita Nyaya. I'll tell in Tamil and then translate. Kulavi புழு கொணர்ந்து கூடு சமைத்து தன் குத்தலாலும் உயிர் கூறலாலும் புழுவை குளவியாக்குவது போலே. This is Pramaragita Nyaya. A bee brings worm, keeps a small home built for it, and by infusing its energy, biomemory, an intense sound makes the worm into the bee himself. Listen. Devotion is the intense power, possibility, levitates you to Kailasa. Listen. To whatever you are devoted, you reach that space. If you are devoted to your doubts, your convolutions, your perversions, your anger, your powerlessness, you reach that space. If you are devoted to the ultimate possibility, Paramashiva, you reach that space. Understand? It is too easy to break somebody's trust and possibility. I tell you, just one heavy meal, undigested poop in the stomach is enough to break your trust. That doesn't need much. To build your trust takes life. Devotion, feeling connection is something extraordinary.
the great power of the being. Understand? Your devotion to Paramashiva literally becomes a power protecting you and manifesting Paramashiva in you. Listen. It is too easy to give your own reasons for my happening. You can create your own ideas of how I am happening, and you can even add your own facts and figures for my happening, and you can give your own reasons for my happening. Listen. Listen carefully. When I enter into your dream to wake you up, your dream cognizes me. You can never cognize real me. The delusion you are in, based on that you cognize me. Understand? Whenever Guru appears, the right way to relate with Guru is devotion, because any cognition will be lower. Good or bad, your cognitions are lower than the existence of the Guru. He is there to wake you up and raise you to the higher state. Devotion, if you just keep the bhakti alive, if you protect your bhakti, bhakti will protect you forever from everything. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Protect your bhakti, bhakti will protect you from everything. That's all I have done in my life. I have protected my bhakti to Paramashiva, and he is protecting me forever from everything. I have protected my bhakti to Paramashiva, and he is protecting me forever from everything. Understand? Nothing to be worried. Don't bother about anything. Just intensely keep your devotion alive. Devotion is a method to manifest powers 24 hours. 24 hours. Devotion is the way to manifest powers 24 hours. I have seen that. I have seen that happening. Devotion is the way to manifest powers 24 hours. Beautifully, Gita says, 4th chapter, 9th sloka, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo veti tatvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mamedi sorjunaha. O Arjuna, the one who knows the divinity of my happening and divinity of my actions in its true nature will not take one more birth after leaving the body and will get into me, the supreme consciousness. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yadati siddhaye yadadamabi siddhanam kaschinmam vetti tattvataha. It's the 7th chapter, 3rd sloka, Bhagavad Gita. Among thousands of men, rare one endeavors for perfection, even of the perfected ones who are diligent. One perchance recognizes who I am. Recognizing the identity of an incarnation is the fulfillment, completion of life. That's it. Bhaktya mamabhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvataha tato mam tattvato jnatva vishate tadanantaram. Bhagavad Gita's 18th chapter, 55th sloka. By devotion he knows me in reality what and who I am. Then having known me in reality, he forthwith enters into the Supreme. I am not here to teach you. I am here to initiate you. My initiation will teach you. Every day I come to satsang not to teach you, but to initiate you, to give you the Shakti Pada. Actually, to give you my smile, to love you. My love, my initiation will teach you. Your bhakti is your internet connection. My love for you is my internet connection. My uplink connection is my love for you. Your download connection is your bhakti for me. The connection actually happening is Shakti Pada, initiation. I am here just to love you. My love will teach you. I am here just to initiate you. My initiation will teach you. I am not here to teach you. I am here to love you. Every morning I am here just to say, I love you guys. How are you? Doing well? Why you did not shave? Why there is no vibhuti in the face? Why did you put the round kumkum? Why can't you put the Trinetra Tilak? I am here just for that. That's all is my whole satsang. That's all is my whole satsang. Listen. Greatest that can happen to human being is this conscious reality becoming the existence, part of your existence. Listen. This conscious reality can be part of your existence if you have a direct feeling connection, Guru Bhakti. It can just like a jumping of the flame, transmission of the lamp. Hey, Paramashiva is real. Over. You just know. Swamiji said it. Paramashiva is real. Paramashiva is real. And based on that, your whole cognitive shift happens. Your existence shifts. From that reality, You cognize, exist, act, manifest, gravitate, do everything.
I tell you, Ramakrishna says beautifully, just by, see, the first teaching of Ramakrishna, if you have read his Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna book, the first word of Ramakrishna and last word of Ramakrishna is one and the same. He says, by remembering your Ishta or Guru, means your God or Guru, if the tears roll in your eyes, this is last Janma for you. This is the first word and last word of Ramakrishna. And nobody gave you glycerin. Nobody asked you to remember your mother-in-law. Nobody asked you to remember the pains of your life. And the instruction was not remember all the pains and incompletions of your life. No. It means the energy in which you are sailing, you might have started with imagination, but it has hit to the space of which is more real than real for you. Now, with all integrity you can say, I know I am Mahadeva more than how much this world is real. How much this mic is real. How much the person who is sitting next to me is real. How much this throne is real. How much the person who is sitting in this throne is real. How much these deities are real for you. That much that Shivoham is real. Understand? Now the next thing will happen is, even that Shivoham will become more deeper real than this. So at that time, it will not just be tears, this whole area will become so sweet. This area, as if just the honey was just poured into your mouth and your mouth is locked. The honey is just sitting. Then you will see that Shivoham has become more real than anything you perceive. From Shivoham, when you start perceiving everything, it's enlightenment. Feeling the whole world is inside you is what we call in the Shastras embodiment of being Devi. The mother, Jagat Janani, who is the mother of the whole universe.
When you see a living master, suddenly the click happens. Oh God, what I was fantasizing and visualizing and enjoying by remembrance is walking on the ground with the human body. What I read in the Puranas, Bhagavata and scriptures and enjoying by remembering is walking, is living in the human body on the planet Earth. That click, when it happens, your bhakti will become Guru Bhakti. Understand? Deva Bhakti will become Guru Bhakti. The connection, suddenly you will see exactly the same divine, same God, same energy walking in the planet Earth in front of you in the human body. That is why when a living master happens, if you are already devoted to Shiva, you will see Shiva in him. If you are devoted to Krishna, you will see Krishna in him. If you are devoted to Devi, you will see Devi in him. If you are devoted to any other master who left the body, you will see that same master in him. He is a fulfillment of all your visualizations and expectations and beyond. That is why you will see all those dimensions in him. All those dimensions expressing in the human body. Deva Bhakti will become Guru Bhakti. This is the 6th standard. Blessed are those who experience the state of Deva Bhakti transforming into Guru Bhakti.
Maitriyadishu balani sutra, just 2 words. Swami Vivekananda translates this sutra as, by practicing samyama on friendship, mercy, etc., the yogi excels in respective qualities. By making, Swami Prabhavananda translates as, by making samyama on friendliness, compassion, etc., one develops the powers of these qualities. Swami Sachidananda translates as, by samyama on friendliness and other such qualities, the power to transmit them is obtained. Love. Vast, huge ocean. The subject, which will taste different from different banks or beaches. It's like an ocean, tastes in different, looks different in different places, feels different in different beaches. This emotion also, you can't even use the word emotion. There is a question here. Is love just another emotion? It is not emotion, it is yen motion. It is the energy which makes motion happen in you towards enlightenment, from enlightenment towards enlightenment. When the glimpse of enlightenment starts in you and motions you towards enlightenment, the ultimate enlightenment, between that period, what you experience is called love. Sweet experiences of love constantly reminds you when you open up. I'm not talking about only romantic love, which is towards one person. I am talking about the love suddenly opens up in you towards whole and your very self. Rarely you will fall in love with yourself. The yellow journalist who is sitting inside you, constantly writing articles and editorials about you, is damned for love. The fear he creates about love is not protection for you, it is destruction for you. Dam is not a protection for river, it is a destruction for river. Only embankment is a protection for river. Love is embankment. Logic is dam. Do samyama on love. That is what Patanjali says. Means sit and meditate on the intense, beautiful inner space you go through when you are in love with you and with the whole. Understand? Here, Patanjali is not saying contemplate on the love which was directed towards one person. No. When at some time you just feel so good about being you, being who you are, but it happens very rarely. That's a big problem. If you are feeling deeply good at, wow, I am really worthy. I am really worthy of what I am. I am really worthy of life. I am really worthy of whatever is happening around me.
when you are experiencing the love for yourself, suddenly you will experience that love for the whole. You will see then everybody, everything is worthy of what they are. The whole. When the love is experienced towards you by you, you will suddenly experience that towards the whole. So meditate on that love. Surely every one of you would have experienced that kind of moments at least few times in your life. When you feel love towards you and the love towards the whole, everything, you feel like blessing everybody and everything. Do samyama on that inner space. Not just the love directed towards one person. That may have its own investments, vested interests and all that. That is okay, nothing wrong. But that is not supposed to be the ultimate, or Patanjali does not expect you to do samyama on that. Do samyama on the love experience which you had towards you, towards the whole. You will just excel, radiate those qualities. Not only that, you will be able to transmit those qualities by your very presence.
Please understand, if you are able to live without food one day, it's a power to control, controlling power. If you are able to live without food forever, it is not ability to control, it's a mystical power. Same way, if you are able to show love little bit once in a while, it is a social emotion. But ever loving, radiating love is mystical power. Understand, love, ability to love is a mystical power. Ability to love will happen in you only when you are able to be in the space of completion. Ability to be in the space of completion only if you can complete and establish yourself in the space of completion. The ability to love becomes a reality in you. Please listen. Most of the time, you think the external world is responsible for your incompletion. Yesterday, one of my ashramite was asking me, when everyone is doing so many mistakes, never become responsible, how can I be complete? Such a foolish question. Others, the external world is not responsible for our incompletion. First thing you need to know. Second, not even partly responsible. See, many of us agree the external world is not completely responsible for my incompletion, but that is also partly cooperating with for my incompletion. No, which is not true. External world fully or partly or even little bit not responsible for your incompletions. Understand? I am making a cosmic penal code statement. CPC. External world is neither fully nor partially or even little bit responsible for any of our incompletions. Please understand, incompletion by its very nature starts sprouting, growing, establishing itself only in your inner space. Its roots never comes to the external world. Please understand. Sometimes we think, no, the incompletion has grown in the inner world only, but its roots are now established in the outer world. No. All the layers and layers and layers of incompletions you carry. See, when I say layers and layers and layers of incompletions, let me define and explain. First, you will feel, I have so many incompletions, I am completing with it. Then, no, how many times you complete, you are not going to complete, these incompletions are going to come back to you. That's one more incompletion. No, how much ever I try, I may complete even with this, but tomorrow again I will forget I completed and I will remember only my incompletions. What will happen to that? That next layer. Like this layers and layers and layers of incompletions you carry, listen. All layers are rooted only in your inner space. Even the branch or the hanging root of your incompletions don't come to the external world. First thing you need to know, your incompletions are always established in your inner space. This means many times others forgive you and forget you because you are not that big guy. But you can't forgive you because for you, you are a big guy. Understand? For others, you are not a big guy. Because you are not a big guy, they don't care about you. Many times they just forget the incompletions related to you. Many times they don't care. But you don't forgive you. You don't forgive you. Because you are too big for you. You are too big for you. All the time you are thinking only about you. All the time you are centered only about you. When you wake up, you only remember you. Till you go to bed, you only remember you. Because of the constant remembrance of you, you remember even small incompletions deeply, very deeply. Understand? Even the smallest incompletions you carry in you, you remember it very deeply. The ability to forgive yourself is the first quality to start loving. Please understand. Only if you can forgive yourself, if you can complete with yourself, love starts. Only then love starts expressing itself. Love starts happening in you. Love can happen only when you are in the space of completion. Listen. The ability to forgive yourself, ability to love yourself, ability to live with yourself, ability to be with yourself. It's actually a power. Whatever I am describing, please understand it is not a quality, it is a power. Once in a while, showing love or having love is a quality, but being in love forever is a power. Understand, only when you are established in the space of completion, you will understand this statement, love is a power. It's a power. I tell you, once you develop that power, you can complete anybody. You can play with that power. That is the greatest protection you can have in your life. Because even lion will lose its vengeance in front of you. Snake will lose its venom in front of you. Any enemy will lose his enmity, which is a weapon with which he is trying to attack you. He will lose it. So enmity is the first weapon. Anybody need to have to kill you, to attack you. All other weapons are secondary weapons. Analyze, what are you thinking? What is moving you? What are you worshipping? What is in the center of your heart? Paint it. Don't try to paint Shiva. Find out why you are worshipping Shiva. That only you are really worshipping. Understand? When the devotion, feeling connection happens, you being showered with what you want is different. When there is a gambling game is going on, your so-called devotion is different. When you build your mind on perishable, your life will be logical. If you build your mind on imperishable, your life will be magical. That's all is essence of today's satsang. Whether you want to live a logical life or magical life, you decide. If you understand. With anything you feel connected, love. Your biomemory starts meditating on it constantly and it becomes that. For example, a egg from chicken is taught to meditate on snake. Snake will come out of the egg. See, Prahlada came out of Hiranyakashipu. Now, with the feeling connection, falling in love, or I should say rising in love with the Guru, the unknown parts of you, which is 99.99, is all the time sitting with me, or I am sitting on it and hatching it.
All the parts of you which is in love with me, I am hating it. All the parts of you which is in love with you, you are hating it. That part gets just hated and you become me. So feeling connection or Guru Bhakti is like a quantum way of manifesting Sadashivatva. It is not logical or breadth, it's a depth way of manifesting Sadashivatva. See my Balasans, not just manifesting powers. Talk to them, every statement, their body language, everything will be literally mine. How many of you have observed that? It's like my DNA. That is because of the raising in love. So raising in love or feeling connection is kind of a, see, inch by inch, burning all the karmas, or just put the forest fire. Feeling connection is just put the forest fire. If I have to sit and convince you step by step, yes, we will do it. When? I'll only be your retirement entertainment story. When you are retired, you will call all your grandkids, great grandkids, or the neighbor kids and tell a story in those days, long, long ago. Once upon a time, get little coffee, and then you will continue the story. If I have to be sitting and convincing, I can convince. I am ready. I can sit and go on be giving satsangs. But I will only be your old age retirement story. But if you catch it, he has already established the authenticity of the system day one. He has established his adhikaratva to teach. Now after this, asking him to show the ID card every time is waste of time. Understand? Now it is waste of time. Paramashivoham Nitya.
Yes, so what a beautiful video where Swamiji explained about bhakti and the juice of throughout the whole video. I hope those who have listened sincerely or gone through the video, it is such a juice even to listen about bhakti.
And Swamiji says the best way to relate with the Guru is bhakti, because we do not know his state. And so any ID or image that we will have about him will always be lower than who he is. That is why for all of us who are blessed to have Paramashiva himself as our Guru, the best attitude that we can have to relate with him, either he is physically there where we are or away, whatever, but having the devotion inside us, this is the best way we can relate with him, and also the best emotion, attitude that we can enjoy, devotion.
Yes. So today we'll be concluding with this, and tomorrow again we'll be starting a new day with yoga, and the new session tomorrow will be exciting on end reality. Swami says that whatever powerful cognition and whatever is powerfulness is a reality, and whatever makes you powerless, tired, boredom, anything that is low image that makes your inner image powerless is delusion. So let's get ready for tomorrow and to understand what is reality and how you can move towards reality, and how in day-to-day life, what are the powerful cognition you can apply to become more and more powerful, to receive the reality, to live in the reality, how it is applicable into day-to-day life. It's not just at some day you'll be into reality, how you can apply the reality at very in your life itself, in day-to-day life.
Yes. So with this, let us conclude today's day of session. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. We will now close today's Paramashivoham with the Purna Mantra.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nityanandam.
Thank you, Nityanandam.
Paramashivoham